My name is Jonathan Parks, and welcome to Jonathan's Nature Crafts. I must inform you that I do not live in this house by myself, but live here with other people. Sometimes other members of the household may have to walk through areas where I might be recording with other family members on the phone. If you hear any noise like that, please feel free to disregard. We are doing our best to get noise-canceling equipment, which may at least keep you from hearing exactly what is being said. Thank you for considering. Since the last little video, I kind of looked at my little sandpaper sheets and saw that what I had was a 240 out of the two things that I mentioned. So that's what I've got here and what I'm going to work with and kind of make a little special way along. And again, I'll start out with a squirrel here, maybe go to a retriever next, but I say that the work shall come along fine, and here we go. And I'll tell you one thing that you'll notice is if you're able to feel this in your hand in between and after different grits, you would finally see and notice for yourself how much softer it feels. I think I'm going to do a retriever next. And that's what we have here. I say that I'm going to get on another little retriever too, and since we have 2 squirrels and 4 retrievers, do like a squirrel and 2 retrievers, and then do the same thing with the next 3 pieces. Now we've gotten taken care of that, and 3 more pieces of sand. This could be the end and finale video of the sanding part, but when we go to do other work, whenever it comes to doing any burning or painting on these ornaments, I will hope to get around to showing that as well. Now this is where we really come down to the work, and just kind of want to say that it's always good to have an audience, always good to have people to come on and watch. And I'd say that there's probably going to be a little extra work to come along. Maybe a time when we might just draw in some lines to where we're going to burn things in and kind of take the wood burner along that. Being of that, I'll tell you all a little interesting thing is this cup of coffee has kind of sat there and kind of staled out and turned cold. But I tell you, funny thing about me is, and people find this interesting about me too, they say, really? When I tell them this, but if I really need the caffeine badly enough, I'm willing to drink cold, stale black coffee. Believe me, surely will. Because, sometimes you can kind of have that much of an addiction, because I drank much of it so much when I was younger. There were years of my life in my younger years, ever since having my own coffee pot in my bedroom basement, and I'd say would kind of brew it all day, drink up to about 12 cups a day. Now I kind of make it twice as strong as average most of the time, and where you're kind of supposed to use like 1 scoop per every 2 cups, I use a scoop per cup. That could have been one thing I had to kind of hold off on for a while, because my blood pressure was getting a little bit bad, and even with a little bit of all the stresses in life I was having to deal with, it could get a little tough here and there. But all the way down in life, I say I made it so far, could do a lot of things like I never hoped or dreamed, never expected. But I say business is good these days. Can't wait to have so much more to show, so much more to share. It just kind of means a lot having audiences on the internet coming on, see my work. Oh, all the work I love to do. And there's been other little blanks I've been working on today. Unfortunately, I have them in the bedroom and this is the shop, but I'd like to get them out and show them if I ever had a chance or ever had the time, and that would be so nice and wonderful, a little chance to do something like that. But it's just a time when I'm trying to get my bedroom cleaned up too, and have a lot of boxes with blanks in them, little things I moved out of my big box of scraps and blanks and decided to put into Christmas tins. I used to collect those tins from Goodwill to make care packages out of, but since I no longer do the care packages like I used to, that's kind of the reason why I decided to use those, just to kind of separate my blanks by the sets and scraps and things by what I'm going to carve out of them. And it always, I say, just works so well. It's just a little bit of an enjoyable piece of work when it comes down to it. So much more to share, so much more to say, so much more to do. I tell y'all, there's people in my life who they become my great friends, and all the things I'd like to do just to kind of show them so much care, and all the things in my work that I like to do. And I mean, I say that it's just a time when we just kind of got little stuff to deal with in the school cafeteria. And like I said, this is kind of a time in my life when I'm kind of shutting some things down, because I'm really learning to obey God right now. Kind of had a little bit of an incident last weekend where I kind of disobeyed and a little consequence came up, but just kind of had to know that it was kind of a good idea for me to shut off of everything and kind of get away from the trouble for a while, kind of get things a little real again. And I say just not have too much to deal with or fool with in life, because there's always going to be problems. They're always going to happen. There's always going to be rough deals and big deals and small ones and short ones. So I say that I hope you all are having blessed days, always watching, always keeping in touch. I'm always going to have more to say as I come, and take care, and God bless. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned.